Mambo family, this is your brother Team Africa Worldwide. Um, Mambo is a greeting in Kiswahili, my African language of choice. I am a devoted student of Kiswahili, and so I like to throw in a word here and there. Uh, with that being said, the title of this video is Where My Sistas At. Now, I know that's not proper English, being a communication major and all. However, I'm going to still say, where my sisters at? And the reason I say that is because this particular video is one that I have been thinking about for over a week. And I was really trying to figure out what angle I was going to take to address the issue. And I thought about writing a script down first. I thought about rehearsing, but I want this video to be from the heart and very sincere. So I'm just going to come off the top of my head and be very candid and very transparent. The purpose of this video is to recruit um, Black queens to our organization, which is called We Charge Colonialism. This organization was founded by a dynamic queen by the name of Ternisha Ree. You all probably know her from the African Esquire TV channel. As of now, our membership consists of mostly brothers. And so there's a question. Sisters have always been involved in the civil rights movement of the past here in the United States of America. And some of our greatest leaders have been Black women, from Harriet Tubman to Sojourner Truth to Fatty Lou Hamer, and the list goes on and on. But of late, it seems that women and men within the African American community have a little bit of a rivalry going on and some type of split going on, and there is a lot of opting out where brothers are doing this, and sisters are doing that, and switching teams in different types of directions, if you know what I mean. I'm going to be a little politically correct on this particular video and just say that people are switching teams in all various different types of directions, but um, the real team is the Black man and the Black woman together in unity. Without this unit, um, African Americans cannot advance and won't remain around for long. Africans worldwide, there are a lot of us, and I think we'll always be around. But in the United States of America, we've already become the third minority, and those numbers are going to decrease every generation if we keep doing the things that we are doing. I know there are a lot of sisters that are full speed ahead with different religious movements. There are sisters who are down with feminist movements, Me Too movements. But what about the Pan African movement? Now, when I say Pan African, different thoughts and ideas might go off in different individuals' uh, minds. You have different perceptions. And just like all words, there are various definitions. Uh, for me, the simplistic definition for Pan Africanism is that I love all African people. I want the best for all African people. And I believe that unity among all African people is our recipe for success against our common enemy, which is pan Europeanism. And pan Europeanism is just the coming together of people of European descent, be they French, British, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, or whatever. They know how to sit down at a table, put their differences to the side, and plot against African people. And that's how we got the borders of the 50 plus modern African nations from the Conference of Berlin, when all the European powers sat down and divided up a map of Africa like it was a piece of pie with no Africa sitting at the table. So Pan Africanism is has been a movement that has been around for a very long time. Marcus Garvey was a Pan African. W.B. Du Bois was a Pan African. Kwame Nkrumah, um, Kwame Ture, and the list goes on and on. So our particular organization is a Pan-African organization, uh, but what our immediate goal is we are going to petition the United Nations, charging the United States of America with human rights violations, and that particular violation that we're charging them with is colonialism. Hence the name, We Charge Colonialism. So um, what we are fighting for is self-determination, and we are still, uh, lovingly debating what self-determination entails, what we all want. A lot of other groups are out here. Uh, they are advocating for uh, checks for reparations, and we don't rule that out. But there's more to being prepared than just receiving a check. You have to have control of your community. If you don't have control over your community, that money is going to go in your hand and out your hand. And then we're going to be in the exact same situation we were before any check was ever cut. If you believe that would ever happen. Some people believe it will, some people believe it won't. But in the meantime, we need to be fighting for self determination. And so I just want the sisters to know that I know, and most brothers know, brothers of good mind, good Pan African brothers, if you want to use the word woke, which is the trendy word, we always said conscious black back in the day, or just pro black back in the day. But most of us know that we really can't get anywhere without the sisters. Um, you need both masculine and feminine energy. You need the yin and the yang. They come together and they balance each other out. And so you can't have too much logic, and you can't have um, too much um, intuition. But logic without intuition is extremely limited, and intuition without logic is extremely limited. So we need that energy to bounce off each other if we're going to have any successful organizations, if we're going to have any successful families, successful communities, successful uh, African American nation, and successful Pan African nation throughout the globe. Men need each other and women need each other. And I would be the first to say that, not the first to say, but I will, without reservation, say that um, we as African men owe African women. Uh, we have had some shortcomings and some failures historically up till today. Brothers like myself are working to correct those shortcomings and failures. I'm putting it out there, and I put it out there in several of my videos on Team Africa Worldwide that African men need to protect all African women at all costs. Um, any African woman that is within my eyesight is under my protection. If I can see you, you're under my protection. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. And I'm putting that out as a mandate for all African men worldwide. So, with that being said, sisters, we love you. We need you. If you want to join a very positive organization that's fighting for the rights of African people in the United States of America, as well as African people globally, that is not divisive, that is not tribal, then please join We Charge Colonialism. You can email us at wechargecolonialism@gmail.com, and somebody from the organization will get back to you. Just let us know how you would like to support. Let us know what your talents are, or if you would just like to have information and to be updated about what we're doing. We welcome that too. So, we definitely have to swell these ranks in general, but we have to swell the ranks with our sisters in specific. So, with that being said, once again, the African man loves the African woman, and let's get together and let's take over this planet and rule it again as we used to in the days of old. And with that being said, Asante Sana for watching, which means thank you very much, and Kwaherini Kwasasa, which means goodbye for now.